Hello, welcome to our playthrough of Empire of the Ants, and now let's head into our episode. Hello, welcome back to our playthrough of Empire of the Ants. You may notice a sound difference, hopefully. I had forgotten that the previous game I had to do adjustments to OBS sound specifically. So the reason why I was having such a hard time balancing it was because my gain was cranked to the roof, so the previous game could be at a normal level. So I have readjusted things. Hopefully, you can just, the background music's there, but you can hear me over it, and it's not drowning me out. And it's just enough to cover, incidental background sound. So it's just at a nice, calming level. Now, story-wise, we're still helping Tayu Khan, I think I'm saying that correctly, try to deal with the flood and the things that eat wood. Termites. Thank you. Actually, now that we've actually collected something, what happens if we go talk to this person? Right, we collected a golden beetle. So what happens? Okay, I'm not sure what the point of this guy is. Weird. I was like, maybe he will tell you have done, there are three there are 3 collectibles you missed in this match. 4 collectibles you missed in this match. That's what... I don't know, he's just kind of there. We slammed, so 2 things. First, I covered sound. And then the second thing is, we tried the stockpiling map. I got frustrated because of the timer. I immediately get frustrated when I see a timer on an RTS game. This is an RTS. It is not your traditional StarCraft style, Warcraft style, Command and Conquer style. It is closer to, if you've ever played Sacrifice, Overlord, I would even say maybe Pikmin, something along those lines. That's the control scheme. This is only the 3rd video, I believe. Well, I'm okay in saying this. Usually the first 2 videos, I go into depth about how I'm feeling about the game and that sort of thing. Let me just check. Okay, this is only the 3rd video, so we're good. You are allowed timers on a mission of, you have to hold this position for the next 20 minutes. And if you do that, you win. Fine. Or you have, even then, to get from position A to position B, putting a timer, I'm not a fan of that. Because, again, it changes it from, hey, here are tools, beat the map, to figure out how the developers did it. And this is a collection map. So it has shifted the map from, here are tools, beat the map, have fun, to, it's a puzzle map. Figure out how the developers did it. At the 2-minute mark, what buttons have they pushed? And commands have they given? At the 4-minute mark, what buttons did they push? And commands given up to that point. And if you don't get it right, you lose. And that never feels good to me in an RTS. And that is a hard thing about RTSs. And I understand that as a developer. There's a game, Empire of the Ashes? That's the name of the game. And I think I brought this up a couple of times. No. What is the name of that game? Ashes of the Singularity. Which, it was a game I did enjoy. And I played fun, and I had fun with it, and that sort of thing. But the problem is that the developers, and I had this conversation with the developers. Again, I'm not friends with them. I need to stress this. It was just, I made a comment on a forum, and we had a discussion. I doubt they remember me. I do know a lot of people agreed with me. Some people agreed with them. That's the way it goes. But I pointed out, their game was enjoyable, but the problem with the game was, whenever they gave you a map, it wasn't, here are the tools, here's the objective, figure it out, have fun. It was, here are the tools, here's the objective, figure out how the developer did it. And that's the way you have to beat this map. You cannot go in, and this is, we'll say, this is a safe sci-fi game. You couldn't go into, like, they give you the tools of artillery, you know, tier 1 melee, tier 2 ranged, some shield units, that sort of thing, and you have to defeat a base. You couldn't go in and be like, well, I don't want to use artillery, let's see if we can do it with just the tier 2 units. Can't do that. Or just the tier 1 units. Can't do that. Shield units with tier... Can't do that. No, you had to figure out, oh, I need exactly 4 artillery units with screeners, shield units, and ranged units on this map, and I need to attack the points in this order, and if I do anything else, I lose the map. And I understand that it's hard to... Maybe it's hard to design an RTS that way. Maybe it makes it harder to balance it. I don't know. But no matter how much fun I am enjoying it, how much fun I'm having with an RTS, and how much... If it turns into puzzle maps, like hard maps of like, no, you can't just go in and be like, you know what, this time I want to beat this map using these units. And nope, now I want to use type B units. No, now I want to use... No, you have to have the exact rate, figure out the exact ratio that the developer used for the type A, type B, and type C units, and what order they attacked in, and if you can't do that, you lose the match. If that's what the RTS turns into, I will never recommend it. And despite the fact that I had fun with Ashes of the Singularity, especially the multiplayer, when I played it, that is why I never recommend it, because that is what the story maps are. I would recommend Empire of the Ants, except for this one map. Now, I did watch, and I need to get this name right, so hold on. Let me cue this up. No, that's the wrong thing. Oh, no, this is... No, hold on. No, that's the right thing. Shoot. Alright, hold on. There's a better way to do this. Empire of the Ants stockpile. Let me... Okay. I need the name of the... There we go. Game Jam? Yeah, I guess that's what it is. Game Jam. Although they are doing Empire of the Ants, the 2001, but it is not. Is it the 2024 one? I think they put the wrong one. Maybe that's why people are not finding it. I watched their video and I took notes. But what we are going to do for the first few minutes of this video is make up... We're going to go into stockpiling. Let's see if I can find it again. Yes. We're going to go in. We're going to do some testing and some exploration. And I will discuss what Game Gems did to beat it. Without... They had no commentary in their video if you decide to go watch it. And then I'll make a plan, and we will try to execute that plan and see if we can do what they did. So there'll be some gameplay shortly, but it is an exploration video, and I'm going to have to make a note to cut up this video to create 2 separate videos. The first video will be, just me playing in my standard, hey, this is the playthrough. But the second will be a video specifically, if you are having trouble with this map, hopefully, here's a consistent... Oh, let's see if I can get this jump. Oh, barely made it. Consistent way to beat this within the time limit. So we're going to do stockpiling. We know all this. So we'll fulfill the request. We need to go to the chat so people can see it. Oh yeah, and I've been updating my my command. So we're just going to ignore the time. So let me explain how Game Gems did it. They built a mushroom hut and a warrior level, a worker, a salvage. Okay, so here's the first thing. salvage. I was under the impression can only be built once. All right, I didn't clock that before. Okay. So you build the salvage chamber once, and that applies to every colony you are currently playing the map. We are starting with 80 food, 80 wood. Good to know. Okay, that's wood. That's food. Okay. That's food. That's wood. That's 50 food? That can't be right. I thought there... we can't quite see it from here. That's 150. Okay, so they... What Game Gems did is they built salvage wood worker level 2 here. Second hill... warrior level 1, and then they use those guys to clear out the little guys. Deal with that. But my question is, so they did start with worker level 2. So if we take a look at our legions, right? So we're looking at the level 2 legions. 40, it's double. It's the same build time though, so keep that in mind. This is 50. But we only need 70 to really get started, right? So this is, hold on, a 3-minute, 40-second build time. Destroy. Alright, I'm going to mark that. So 3.4 and 50 food. Alright. Oh, now I've got to restart. I'm sorry. Luckily, the load time is really, really quick. Okay. Legions. So 20, 20, 20. 40, 40. So they started with veteran workers. And it is a 3-minute, 20-second build time, we'll say. So, we'll go ahead and destroy it. Thank you. Alright. And I want to see veteran warriors. Is 320 as well. Okay. I just wanted to see that. And it's the same price. So we'll go ahead, restart again. So 40, 40, 3.2, 3.2. Okay. Interact. So workers, 20, which is fine. What's the build time? Okay. 2.5. So there is a different build time. Okay. But they started with worker level 2. Oh, I see. Okay. So if you build the worker level 2 first, and then the warrior level 1... Oh, that pauses the game. Nice. So if I'm popping out here, we don't care about the beetles. Level 1. Level 1. And it was 2.3. 2.3. I know it's a weird way to do it. 20. 20. Okay. There's some way to pause it. Does this pause? This does pause. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000. Good, it does pause. So I see why they did what they did as far as units go, right? If you start a level 2 worker and then a level 1 warrior, by the time the level 2 worker is done, including travel time, the warrior should finish at the same time. You can go through again, restart. Now, the interesting thing is, so let's rush a little bit of this. We're gonna restart again. So we'll do economy wood first. Arbat, legions. I'm gonna build the beetle. Great. While that builds, I will go to nest 2 because wood yards build fairly quickly. Immediately start the mushroom farm back up, go to legions, and build a level 2. Oh, I don't have enough. But can you do it with a level 1 worker? Right? And then rush to tier... Yeah. Rush to this... mushroom farm. So we get the mushroom farms going. How much space do we have? We have 3 space. So those will start ticking. Now they did wait for these to just finish up. Like, they just spent 3 minutes letting time tick. They didn't rush anything, so we're going to take 3 minutes and let this go. So we have room, if we choose. There's a power and a storage. We've got room for a power there, or storage. And room for a power and storage there. Okay. Did they rush anything? They did rush the workers on the other side. How much wood does it take? Salvage takes 140 wood. Alright, so... okay. Because we don't need to build that right away. And we have room for it. Okay. Now, if we so choose, right, we can go ahead with our little extra, boom, immediately send these guys, actually no, here, right? Sure. Little buggy. Boom. Let these guys go help. Tab, go, F, so we can put a storage. Yeah, we don't build the storage yet. Salvage is 40. 39. Okay. Economy. Salvage. Let that go. Okay, so I didn't know. And I would say take 10. You have room for storage, because we might give you a power. F. We'll do... Oh, it's 30 per store... Wait. 30 per storage. And then, they did burrow level 1. I would argue level 2 is better. Have. Kill them. Okay, so this isn't use the workers. Okay. These little ones, I did not understand that. These little ones are just, they get sent. Okay. You're gonna stay. We've got 3. You already have a power. Power takes 1. Right? Whoop. F. E. We're gonna backtrack a little. Oh, sorry, not here. Because this is food. But we're gonna ignore this. Oh, shit. Wait, that's 150 food? Oh, that's a food deposit. So they can start on that. We might need the wood. That's okay. More importantly, we can slap down another power here, specifically, tier 2, rage. Alright. We go back this way. Where are... No. Oh, yeah, hold on. Wait. Guys, get that. Is that... Does it tell me how much is there? No, that's just far. So there is more than 150 food here. Okay. Interesting. Oh, these guys are slow. Okay, I see why he did the speed then. So that was a misclick on my part. I don't know if we'll make it. Okay. I went... Oh, no. Cancel. Not... You don't need tier 2. Sorry, tier 3. So now we go here. Clear this out. I see why he went speed over the attack. Great. They shred that. We go here. Go to the Legion. Destroy. Travel to this nest, which is 2. Right? Immediately start building Beetle Legions here. Alright. And then... more food. And here... Oh, I messed up. And then here... we can do... storage... back, and legions here too. Go to this guy, right? Where'd he go? Go ahead, fill that up. Where did I build those guys? So we're making workers, and we're making beetles. Beetles kill this guy. And they're gonna need a... Ah, shit, I screwed that up. I meant speed boost. But they'll tear through this fairly quickly. And now this. Get them into combat. Send that to the closest nest. Then... No, on cooldown. Alright, we got them into combat. Yeah, it's the wood. Kill the fire... Wait! Oh, that's all this side. At this point, I don't think I need it. Alright. Kill them. Boost their speed. This should be all the powers we need. I have the rage, so I will pop it. Just so we go through them faster. Yeah, 2 shrooms, 2 wood. I don't think you need more than that. Now there. Send that. Oh, we're gonna need... F. No, not a... Oh! Yes, a wood yard and a storage. Alright, so I should have built that sooner. There we go. Alright. Tab. Sorry. E. Okay. Yeah, so you don't need to get these bottom ones, right? Clear out the top here, and that gives you all the food you need. And there's the wood. Alright. So, we might not do this in time. I did screw it up. For some reason, I thought I had built enough wood, but I had not. Yeah, so I screwed that up. What I should have done is cleared this out. These guys harvest that. Because we can... No, hold on. Send them that way. Get them in first. Alright, I can see why he went for the speed. Dash everyone in. Over the rage. Because the speed gets you around quick enough. Oh, wrong buttons. Rage. Wood. And then we go back, because we've cleared this side. There's nothing here. Well, we're gonna make that shift, 2 here. Yeah. And make, like, you can tighten this up. Maybe we make enough, like, if I had gone tier 2 first. Need the wood, need the storage. There's nothing else that costs wood. We're fine on food. Yeah, I didn't realize this essentially is never ending. So there's food there, so all your food is here. Wood there, and you win. I don't know if we're gonna get enough wood. We have enough food. We'd only get... a little back, since we're not going to be making any food. Right, that gets us to 150. So the question is, can we make... I think I have it. I think I should have gone tier 2 workers. I should have cleared that out first, had the workers stick with that. Use the ladybugs to clear the first batch of beetles to clear this side, right? Up to the food deposit. Then disband them, hop sides, so I can see why he's stuck with tier 1. Power. You only need to use it once if you do it correctly. Second batch of beetles, tier 2, right? Use the beetles to clear out everything up here. Right? Or is this click send? Did I do this wrong? Because there should be enough right there. Okay, so this is send. Alright, so this is not do the warriors. Okay. So now they should go. Alright, so that was my bad. So yeah. Okay. So travel here. Okay. So these little ones, I don't need to sit there and be, hey, warriors collect. It is literally, hey, send it to the closest nest. Okay, yeah, so I think that is the way you do it. Alright? First nest, beetles. Wood. Second nest, workers level 2, mushroom. Third nest, mushroom, level 1 travel power. Okay. Right. 47, 48. We should just make it. If I had built that second one, there, we did it. Okay. Okay. I will do that on my own. I will make a second video. Yeah, I think what you do is, beetles. All right. So first hill, beetle wood, mushroom, worker level 2. Actually, do you need workers level 2? Yeah, well, I think you can get away with level 1 because you only need it for the food deposit, nothing else, right? Third hill, shroom, travel power. Fourth hill, I would argue beetles again. Wood, worker level 1, right? We had so much food by the end. You might be able to get away with 2 worker level 2s. Right? Fifth hill storage, second hill storage. Definitely build salvage. And I'm trying to think. Yeah, travel level 1. And I think speed level 1 is fine. Well, level 2. Again, it's food, and we had a lot of food. I think 2 is better, right? So you build the beetles in the wood. You go to the second one. You build the mushroom and the level 2 worker. You wait for those to finish. You use the beetles to clear out everything on your starting platform. And the workers to mine that food deposit. You send everything to the hills. You travel across to the new one. Build salvage. Breaks down the beetles from the first hill. Travel to the second half. And do the same thing. And I think you can do it very quickly that way. But at least consistent. Because the beetles can just plow through everything. So yeah, I think that's the way you consistently do that. Wait, where did all those go now? What the hell? Speak. Oh! Well... I don't consider... Wait a minute. Yes. Load. That's the last time it saved? Was behind enemy lines? Mission replay. How does this work? Oh, you literally just replay the mission. Or the chapter, I should say. Oh. Oof. Fortification. Okay. Main menu. Load. What happens if we load this? I don't... Now that I know what to do for that stockpiling mission, I don't mind... No. Alright. Developers, you can't do that. If this mission locks out other missions, you need to put a warning or something saying, hey, if you do this mission, you are done the chapter and you will miss gameplay. There was no indication to me that that would happen. And that's poor I'm sorry. That is poor game design. Um, right? What happens if I just leave? Ah, there we go. This is that interrupted queen by walking out while having a conversation. Oh, that's just rude. Got an achievement for that. All right, do that again. The champion of Queen Bell. I'm not gonna try to say that. Bello Q Cuny returns. Ah, maybe that's how you say it. I tried anyways. Thanks to your success, we now have a chance to survive the flood. Oh, what? Hold on. What is this? What? Okay. I believe. Oh, okay. I would still prefer, hey, if you do this mission, understand you are. So if I do this, sisters and no, yes, yeah, okay. So now we can do the other missions. Yeah, that needs those two little sections need to be redesigned. And I'm betting that's why. So what are we? We're a little over, almost 40 minutes in. But this isn't an hour-long video because behind the curtain, if I record on Sundays, that's when those videos are usually at least standard an hour long for easier editing for me. Oh, what was I gonna say? Hold on. I forget what I was gonna say. Holy. And again, I get distracted by everything. So, the Exodus. So, yeah. Great. So, now we can... Oh, that's what I was gonna say. So, looking up online, right? We're at... So, there's buying time. Foothold. And then holding the line. Now, see, holding the line, if they give me a timer, I accept that. Because it sounds like we are, you know, holding the line. It's a, hey, hold this position, you've got 20 minutes to do it, have fun. Versus, you have 20 minutes to collect 1,000 minerals and 500 Vespine gas. Figure it out. It feels too puzzly to me. But every website, assuming you see this video, god damn it, this tickle in the back of my throat just will not go away. There we go. Hopefully that will do it. They were like, 12 hours to beat. If you stretch it. I'm like, okay. So at this point, we are 7 hours in. There are 6, let me check. How many missions in Empire of the Ants 2024? Where is it? Yeah, 12 hours, 13 hours. Now that one said 20. Oh, where was it? But Alright, list of missions. Maybe if I do it that way. List of missions. It's not showing. I swear. Was it the guide? Yes. So there are 5 chapters. The only way you do this in 12 hours is if you skip mission. Because we're 7 hours in. So unless the next 3 chapters are literally a single mission apiece, maybe they are, there's no way we finish this in 12 hours. And this is the problem with reviewers. Like, again, no knock against them. They try their best. But it's things like, if I work for a, like, Rock, Paper, Shotgun, Otaku, oh, I don't think GameSpy even works anymore. But, like, a website. You get this game, right? You have 100 other games you have to play. And you probably get this game maybe 48 hours before release. So if this were like, it's not. If this were a 100-hour game, you have 48 hours to beat a 100-hour game. You know, even 24 hours, 48 hours to beat a 20-hour game, that assumes all you do is sleep, eat, and play the game. But they have shit to do. So it's like, alright, so they're either speedrunning this game, or they just play as much as they can, and like, alright, I played 5 hours, sure, maybe it's a 12-hour, you know what I mean? So, there's no easy way to fix that. So we've got 2 tactical missions and a strategy mission. So, right? Oh, 2 strategies and a tactical. So let's do a strategy next. This one's out here. Oh, the water is rising. Oh, boy. How do I get there now? Oh, okay. I think I see how. Maybe? If I use this frond here. Nope. 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 We'll jump this way. Right? And then use this frond to jump to this plant. And this plant, yes, to jump to this. Right? Right, we already talked to trust no one. And this to jump to this rock, and now we can do this mission. Right. Buying time. Here's the famous 103rd. Okay. It's right here. It says name change like Jaws. You're proving yourself, but the real test begins now. The termites are on their way to the old Truce Prairie. Fight them and erase them from existence. How many legions of termites? We couldn't afford more scouts, so we do not know. But the termites have suffered from the flood as well. Do not underestimate them, but you already know that. These termites hate Tayukan. Whatever we did right or wrong in the past, it's gone, eaten by greed and hatred. Remember these words, time does not exist when war is on the horizon. The old truth her, a long time ago, this piece of land was a place of exchange. We traded wood, meat, even live snails. But those are just memories now. The forest has become a violent place. I will take care of them. Alright. Oh, okay, so I can. Okay, we're starting with warriors. You? 62. What do we got? Economy. We'll start with a mushroom farm. We're going to hold off on the storage. And instead, we'll head over here. Thank you. Interact. Wood farm. Back. Legion. Gunners. Okay. So no time limit. We have to remember that. We do need to leave space for a few things. Something that is truly important is information. This is 2. 1. 1. None. Okay. But I think... Wait. What's more important? Traders or cartographers? Cartographers has an upgrade. Okay, that doesn't take a space. And that gets us to lead. Alright. Let's do... right? 2, 4, 5. So if we do cartographers... That's 2. I don't think that's enough. Hold on. I think it's under econ. Yeah, chemical lab is 80, 80, and 2. Alright. We'll go ahead and speed these guys up. Move these guys over here. How big are you? You've got 4. Alright. Let's do cartographers here. Okay. And here, we'll do the lab, which is 80 and 80. Head that way. So now we can see the map. What powers do we have? Dash, rage, shielding, reinforcement. No, travel powers. Give up rage for travel powers. Have them go in on that. Here. Another wood? Let's see. Wood, mushroom. Yeah, we'll do another wood. And then a power? Info. We'll hold off on that. Alright. Well, we can't. Not yet. Mm, 57 food. Alright, that's not too bad. Then we'll upgrade these guys. Do we want aphids? Weak against all types of units. Ooh, they're fairly cheap. Maybe. We'll get some defenses. And we'll hold off on that. So we're gonna get a... Oh, you know what we do need? Storage. Okay, and while we're doing that, if I hold F? Yeah, it's not working. I can dismiss, but I can't... Oh, you know why I can't upgrade? Duh. So we'll hold off on the food. We'll let these guys sit here. We need wood. So we might need to get workers. Let me do some scouting. Don't want to go too far. Oh, they got mauled. Workers and ranged. Not sure what they got mauled by. Oh, there's a whole... Okay, what's down here then? Yeah, we're gonna need those traders sooner. Wow. Lacking on the food. Alright, hold on. So we're gonna need those traders sooner rather than later. So we can see where the... Okay. Grab that.
Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.